Patrick Stewart shares a son and a daughter with his first wife, Sheila Falconer. Patrick Stewart is a proud dad to two children, Daniel Stewart and Sophie Stewart. The Star Trek actor welcomed his kids with his first wife, Sheila Falconer, whom he married in 1966. The couple split in 1990, and Patrick remarried twice, first to Wendy Noyce from 2000 to 2003, and then to his current wife, Sunny Ozell, whom he wed in 2013. Like his father, Daniel is also an actor. Based out of England, he has been in plays on both sides of the pond and has worked with Patrick on 3 projects: the 1993 thriller Death Train, the 2015 Starz sitcom Blunt Talk, and Star Trek: The Next Generation. I think it's a great thing that we're both in the same profession. It has brought so much into both our lives that we can share and enjoy talking about. It's terrific. Patrick told USA Today in 2015, "Here's everything to know about Patrick Stewart's 2 children. Son Daniel and daughter Sophie. Patrick and Falconer welcomed Daniel on October 20th, 1967. I loved Daniel when he was little, and when he was a baby, I loved holding him. It was fantastic." Patrick told people about his firstborn's infancy. Daniel grew up in the world of theater. His dad is an actor and his mom is a dancer and choreographer. He told the Grit podcast in 2021 that his parents' dinner parties now are a who's who of the British theatre aristocracy. In 2012, he chatted with the UK's Metro newspaper and said that his dad was very good at exposing his children to the artistic world, playing them classical music and making sure books he wanted them to read were available at home. That extended to rock music as well. Since Patrick gave his son Pink Floyd's Wish You Were Here to listen to instead of the first record Daniel bought for himself the day before, Sham 69's The Kids Are United. Daniel attended a rural school outside of Stratford-upon-Avon, England, where his dad was working at the Shakespeare Theatre Company, and then the Latimer School in West London, which had a thespian bent. He told Metro, "The year his dad began Star Trek, The Next Generation, Daniel began drama school at the California Institute of the Arts. Like his famous father, Daniel is also an actor. Though he since returned to England, Daniel told Grit that he had spent half my life in the States and had sort of adopted both countries' attitudes toward acting. This industry and the fact that we're both in it brings up all kinds of bizarre circumstances," Daniel told USA Today. "The lives we lead can be sort of ridiculous. My upbringing wasn't a typical one in that my mom and dad came home at 5 and dinner was on the table at 6. Daniel's first role came in the 1986 TV miniseries Shaka Zulu. He's gone on to act in a number of shows, TV movies and films, including 1993's Detonator, Law and Order, Special Victims Unit in 2001 and Silent Witness in 2020, as well as plays on and off Broadway and on London's West End and in the Royal Shakespeare Theatre and the National Theatre. Patrick told The Independent in 2009 that he was horrified when Daniel said he wanted to act, but admitted there was also some guilt to that, explaining, "I could have done better as a parent when my kids were little. I was just obsessed with my work, and everything else took second place." Daniel has appeared in 3 projects with his famous father: the 1993 thriller Death Train, the 2015 Starz sitcom Blunt Talk, and Star Trek: The Next Generation. In the latter, which aired in 1992, Daniel played Bataille, the son of Patrick's character in the penultimate episode of Season 5, The Inner Light. They have also attended red carpet events together, including the 1999 premiere of The Talented Mr. Ripley in Los Angeles, the 2004 Tony Awards, and the opening night after party for A Life in the Theater in New York City in 2010. The actor also co-hosts Foxhole Companion, a podcast exploring the cinematic history of World War II with Simon Rance. In his X, formerly Twitter, profile, he describes himself as a Leeds United fan and a full-time intolerant curmudgeon. Daniel has been married to actress Mary Stillwagon Stewart since July 1999. They share 2 children, a daughter and a son. Patrick and Falconer's daughter, Sophie Alexandra Stewart, was born in 1972. When my daughter was born, it just happened to be in a time when my work was slowing down, Patrick told people. The first 2 years of her life, I was very much a caretaker because her mother was a wonderful dancer and appeared in musicals. I took over the job of being mom and dad, and I loved it. It was marvelous, Sophie leads a more private life than her parents and brother, but she has made a handful of red carpet appearances over the years. She joined her dad as well as Daniel and Patrick's then-girlfriend Noyce at the 44th Annual Drama Desk Awards in NYC in 1999, and she was her dad's date to the 2003 premiere of Too Fast, Too Furious and the 2009 Laurence Olivier Awards, both in London. She and her husband Wayne also turned out for the premiere of Star Trek Nemesis in London in 2002. Sophie and Daniel were the ones who both encouraged and teased Patrick about his initial Star Trek edition, saying that after he got the role, he thought they were quite proud that Dad was Captain Jean-Luc Picard. They thought it was hysterical that I was even auditioning, the famed actor told People in 2022. They told me, "Dad, we used to watch the original every night." I said, "The guy's wearing the colored t-shirts?" That was all I knew about it.